Alrighty, I'm going to just do a little video here showing you how to write numbers in expanded notation. We kind of covered, or I covered this earlier when we were talking about whole numbers, but I'm going to include decimal numbers. And so first I'm going to start off with a couple of examples, just writing decimal numbers in expanded notation. And then I'm going to give you a number that includes whole numbers with a decimal amount, and then we're going to just write one expanded notation for that number. Alright, let's go ahead and start off with 0.4, and if you can read this correctly, you can write it. This is really 4/10. 4/10. And so this should be a little review here. I'm going to do a couple more. Let's say we've got 0.09. Again, the second decimal place is hundreds, so that would be 9 hundredths. Now, for instance, if I had a number that is, a 2 decimal place number, and there was no zeros, for instance, 0.49, that is 49 hundredths. But in expanded form, remember, we're going to really focus on the place value for each digit in the number, and so we're going to start off with this 4, so it'd be 4/10, because the 4 is in the tenths position, plus, and then the 9 is in the hundredths position, so it's 9 hundredths. So when we're writing in expanded form, we're focusing on the place value for each digit. Okay, let's do another one just with decimals. Okay, we've got 625 thousandths, that's how you would read it correctly, but in expanded form we're going to write it out, each digit per place value. So we've got 6/10 plus 2 hundredths plus 5 thousandths. Okay, good. Now I'm going to write down a kind of a big number here, and we're just going to do this one example, but I'm going to show you what it looks like in expanded form. Alright, so this number is 3,964 and 1,496 10,000ths. Okay, but let's go ahead and write this in expanded form. We're going to start with the 3, that's 3 thousandths, or excuse me, let me do that again. 3 thousands. There is a difference between thousands and thousandths. Alright, and then we're going to go, the 9 is 100, so 9 hundredths. 6 is 10, so 60 plus 4 plus, now we're getting into our decimal numbers. We're going to actually represent them as fractions, so this is going to be 1/10, or 1/10, plus, and I'm going to come over here, the 4 is in hundredths, the 9 is in the thousandths place, and the 6 is in the 10,000ths place. Okay? So you can see each digit has a place value, and the expanded form is just a way to recognize or help you recognize the place value of each digit. And it comes in handy when you do operations if you understand place value. So this is just an example, and we'll go over a couple more in class.